Welcome to Fun Python Projects. In this video, we'll be looking at a currency converter. Of course, most of the things we do here, you can actually, some of them you can check them out on Google. Like you can just go, normally if I want to convert from one currency to another, I just go to Google and just say, convert this to that. That works, right? But this is us setting the tone, like you may want to develop a software or whatever in the future. So this is just like a playful way of introducing you to that concept that you can actually build an app that converts currencies or do whatever you need to do like that. For me, I'm just having a nice time, going through all of these things, and it also serves as a basis for me to find out some useful. Some tools I get to use now. There are things I discovered trying to, come up with this series, like especially all those picture ones, like working with pictures. Like in the last video we did you can put your pictures together and make a collage out of that, so that actually works. So here we're talking about a currency converter. As you know, as you might know, that is a currency converter is a handy tool that converts one currency into another using the latest exchange rates. It helps users quickly determine the value of money across different countries, making it useful for travelers, businesses, and anyone dealing with foreign transactions. So this particular currency converter I'm doing with Python has the following features. Uh, First of all, it has multiple reliable data sources. So it fetches live exchange rates using three fallback APIs. You have the frankfurter.app, the OpenER API, and exchangerate.host, ensuring accurate and uninterrupted conversions, even if one service fails. So sometimes one of the three services can fail, but there's every likelihood that all the three services will not fail at the same time. So now it's also using API. So our program is communicating with all those APIs, right? So with all those exchange apps, that's what I actually mean by that. Okay. So global currency support. So it accepts all valid ISO 4217 currency codes, e.g. USD, EUR, JPY, MGN for Nigeria, for instance, GBP for uh, GBP. That's pound sterling, right? What I forgot. What should this be? Uh, GBP. Seriously, I thought I knew. Interesting. Okay, things happen, right? GBP. No, I'm not asking you to convert. I know it's pound sterling. Why is it then called GBP? What does GBP stand for? And it's pound sterling, British pound sterling. Is it not supposed to be BPS? Okay, I thought I knew, but I knew it's pound sterling, right? But why should it be GBP? But that's fine. Okay. So with built-in validation to prevent input errors, then accurate conversion display, of course, United States dollars, euro, Japanese yen, Nigerian naira, then British pound sterling, then accurate, okay, maybe Great Britain pounds or something like that. Maybe that's what that is. Then accurate conversion display. So it shows both the converted amount and the real-time exchange rate with up to 6 decimal precision. So this tool will show you the current exchange rate. As we speak, real time, okay? Because it's connecting to apps that are also real time. Then you have error resilient and offline safe. So it handles API issues, invalid inputs, and network errors gracefully with detailed user-friendly messages. Then it's lightweight and ready to use. It works smoothly in Jupyter notebooks, Python terminals, or as a standalone script, requiring no external dependencies beyond the request, via the APIs. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at that. Currency converter, which is robust with multi-provider fallbacks. Of course, for me. So because we are working with APIs now, we need to import requests. Like if you look at my video on Python basics, that's Python basics with EJD, when I was going through some major libraries, I dealt with requests, which is good for working with APIs. Then from typing, we also import tuple. So for valid code, now we have a set of currencies across the globe. So at least I know some of them. AED, I'm not sure what AED is, but and maybe I don't know. Let me see. Once I see the ones I know, I'll tell you. But CAD should be Canadian dollars. Uh, then CHF maybe Chinese something. I'm not sure. Uh, this looks like Czechoslovakia, whatever. Egyptian pound, I can be sure of this. Then this is euro. Then this is Great Britain pounds. I believe that is what GBP is about. Then there's Hong Kong dollar HKD. There is Japanese yen. Maybe this should be Jordan. I don't know. Then all these K's are many. This is KRW is Korean won for sure. Maybe this should be Kuwaiti dinar or something like that. Then I know there is which K thing do I know? There's krona and all, right? I don't know what it is, what it looks like. What I mean, I don't know how they abbreviate it. MYR should be Malaysian ringgit and also and so on and so forth. So you have all of these things. Of course, USD is about the most popular of them all. Of course, Euro is also there. So Nigerian Naira, where's my Nigeria? Very important. NGN, yeah, there's NGN right here. New Zealand dollars, I believe. This is Qatari, whatever. I suspect, right? Because Q is so uncommon. Then SGD Singaporean dollar, I think I talked about that before now. Uh, what did they spend in Uganda? UGX, I don't know what they spending. Maybe is it Ugandan shilling? Yeah, I know there should be Kenyan here. Maybe should be KES should be Kenyan shilling. I suspect, strongly suspect like that. I mean, one of the strongest currencies is the Kuwaiti dinar or something like that, and so on and so forth. You have all these other ones. So you can actually convert from any of them to any of them. And how that works is, of course, we define a set of functions. First of all, you check the code, right? And you strip, you convert to upper because everything is in uppercase, right? So then if length code is not equal to 3 or code not invalid code. So if in case you now go and type N for Naira, it won't work because NGN is what is recognized there for Nigerian Naira. Okay. So you want to use a 3-letter ISO code like USD, EUR, JPY, NGN, and so on and so forth. Then talking about the APIs we are using, these are the three of them now. So we define get rate from Frankfurter. So we can get the rate from Frankfurter. We can get from this other one now, this ER API. You can also get from api.exchangerate.host. So we have three different sources we are getting our exchange rate from. So whatever is happening, so if it's not found in Frankfurter, you can find it. So you can see that. If it's not found, you can see it. So it will try out to go through three of them, maybe to use the first one. If it doesn't work, it goes to the second one. So there's every likelihood that you definitely get an exchange rate because we are connecting with three different sources via API. So those apps are they are communicating with this particular Python code right here. Then you define another function talking about how to get exchange rates. You have the base currency. So the base currency is the currency you are working in. Maybe I have here and I want to convert to dollar. I have here and I want to convert to naira. I have here and I want to convert to Korean won and whatever. So that's the kind of thing that's happening right here. So get exchange rate. Then you can then convert the currency. So you have amount times rate. So you need to get the rate and then you do some multiplication, division, and things like that. Then this line 10 to 104 is how you run. So if double underscore name is equal to main, you have print converter, impute base currency. So it will prompt you to impute all of these things, and then it gives you the results. And then you have for exception handling. So you converted comma rate is convert currency amount base target print. So in this case now maybe you are converting from dollar to yen and things like that. You have all of this. Okay, so let's go on and work with this. So I just run this now, and then once it's done, it prompts me to do something. So it says enter base currency. Let me say I'm trying to work in so my base currency is Japanese yen. I press enter. Then I want to convert to USD. Okay, I press enter. Then it now asks me for the amount in Japanese yen I want to convert. So let me imagine I have 9,931 Japanese yen, and I press enter. So then it gives me the result. Okay, it says enter amount in Japanese yen. Oh, okay, it's still running. Interesting. Okay, finally the answer is here. So now I see that 9,931 Japanese yen is the same thing as 65.27 United States dollars. And it gives me the exchange rate that one Japanese yen is equal to 0.006572 USD. Okay, so I can go again. Maybe I want to convert. So my base currency again is JPY, and then I want to convert to NGN, that's Nigerian Naira, and I enter the same 9931. Or is it 933? What did I enter? Whatever. 99. I think it's 9931. Okay. 9931. So it's working. So it's gonna give me 9,931 yen in Naira. Okay, I think it's almost 10. The exchange rate is about almost 10 times. Okay, good. So 9931 Japanese yen is 94,822 Nigerian naira at the rate of 9.54 naira to one Japanese yen. Okay, so let me, so now can I see, let me now use my base currency to be naira, right? If my base currency is Nigerian naira and I want to convert to, say, Singaporean dollar, okay, Singaporean dollar, SGD, and I enter 100,000 naira, or let me even say 1 million naira. Okay, is this 1 million naira? Yeah, 1 million naira now. 650, no, six zeros. So how much is 1 million naira in Singaporean dollars? So it's working. Of course, it's probably taking this time because it's communicating with the APIs and everything without those apps. So 1 million Nigerian naira is just 891 Singaporean dollars. Interesting. Because one naira is actually 0.000891 Singaporean dollars. I mean, you see the strength of economies playing out right here. Okay. I think the Nigerian naira and the Korean won are a bit similar. So let me use my base currency as Nigerian naira, and then I want to convert to Korean won. So how much is 1 million? 1 million naira. 1 million naira in Korean won. Yeah. So they're almost at about the same. But this is like the Korean won is a bit higher than Nigerian naira. So 1 million Nigerian naira is like 987,286 Korean won, right? So, so that's what this is actually for. So then, I mean, Korea and Japan are pretty close. So what if I'm working in Japanese yen and I want to convert to Korean won? Okay. And I want to do the same 9931. Okay. So it takes a bit of some seconds and then it outputs the result. As far as this is rolling, it means it is still working. Okay. It's still working. Yeah. So 9,931 Japanese yen is the same thing. It's almost 10 times, right? So that's 93,652 Korean won. Right. So if you take 1 million Japanese yen to Korea, you're like a very big boy, so because of the exchange rate. Yeah, so that's what this has been like. Pretty useful. So you can say so even this fun project, there are things you can actually use on a very small level for yourself. And of course, they are also pointing us in the direction that if you want to actually make them into something big, I mean, we can actually build on all of these things. Thank you so much for listening to this very interesting video about how to use Python to program a currency converter. Let me know how helpful this is for you. And if there's something else you'd like me to try out, feel free to let me know. Okay, if you have subscribed already, I thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, of course, you want to go ahead and subscribe right away so that you don't miss anything else in this on this channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell also so you can always get alerted each time a new video is released. Having done that, of course, you can become a member of this channel by clicking on join. That gives you some special privileges when you become a member, for sure. Ultimately, don't forget to comment, like, and share so that more people can have access to the great content I have going on here. Till I come your way again, keep doing Python right. Bye.